On this little adventure, we're heading to Dirk Harthog, which is our goal, but we're also visiting a few other places in and around the Shark Bay area. Leaving Perth, we head up and we stay at the Overlander Roadhouse. Then the next day we go to Steep Point, camp there on the beach, wake up in the morning, jump on the barge, go across the Dirk Harthog, stay there for 3 days, jump back on the barge, back over to Steep Point, and then drive around to Monkey Mire. 3 days there, and then the long trip back to reality in Perth. Along the way, we'll share some tips and tricks that we pick up during the journey. Hopefully we don't come across with too many problems, but if we do, we'll share you some of our solutions and hopefully that helps you in the future. Alrighty, let's go. So let's have a look at some of the gear we used on this trip. So we couldn't go on a two-wheel drive car, so we had to take a four-wheel drive. So we've got the Amarok. We commonly call it the Aardvark. Long story. We need a tyre deflator. So when you get the bumpy roads, you need to deflate your tyres, and when you get bogged, you will need to use that to help get yourself out. And you need some way of pumping those tyres back up again. So you need a 12-volt air compressor. Then you need a spare tyre just in case. We didn't need it, but just in case. And then you need a shovel, and from previous experience you need a decent shovel, not a crab shovel, because a crab shovel's not going to dig you out. And you also need some tracks, and again, previous experience, get 4, it's far better than 2. And the rest, you're going to need a bit of fuel and a bit of water, because there's not much fuel around once you get past the turn off. Water, you need water because obviously there's not much water around unless you like drinking salt water, and that's not really that good for you. So that's about all we had. Obviously other stuff you need, camping gear, fishing rods, bait, all that sort of stuff. Although you can get bait from the homestead on the island. That's about it. We'll catch up with any other gear that we need on the way. Let's crack on. Look, forgot to mention, bring ratchet straps and lots of them, and check them regularly. The road has lots of corrugations and lots of stuff vibrates loose. Nothing worse than getting there and your gear's falling off. Alright, so ratchet straps and check it. Let's crack on. I'll set up the car. Everything's strung on. Everything's staying there. Thankfully. Once you hit the turn off a useless loop road, you've got sealed road for about 20 k's, and then for some reason you've got about another 20 k's of unsealed road, and then 10 k's of sealed road again. So don't let it trick you. Don't let your tyres down until you hit the second lot of unsealed road. I recommend about 25 to 20 psi, and that gives you a comfortable ride, and you can sit about 80 k's an hour without any issues.
Start of the four-wheel drive adventure. Heading
Marina, so we're about halfway to Dirk Hart Hog Island from the Overlander Roadhouse.
Oh, useless loop road.
Useless loop road. Love to meet the guy who came up with that name. Pretty cool, nice weather. Beast behind us. And awesome surroundings. You can't quite see it, but it looks pretty awesome. Very cool, isn't it, Marina? Very cool.
Very cool, Bruce.
The road's far better than I thought it would be. Everyone talked about it being very corrugated. It is corrugated, but it's not bad. Better than far worse roads. It's pretty good. Car's holding up. Let's get going. The rest of it.
Got a bit of tape up.
Bit of tape here to fix the mirror. Yeah, we'll fix it. We'll be right. Alright, let's crack on. So out there is Useless Loop. It's where they farm all the salt. And there's our little bridge over there. The fee collection service. We've got the beast over here with Marina walking around. We're just about to hit the sand dunes, I believe. We don't actually know, but we'll figure it out. But this is all the salt locks. There's a little locking system there that lets water in and out. Not being an expert, I have no idea, but I'm assuming that's what it is. Cool. Good skies for fishing. looks nice. Let's move on. Once you leave the useless loop salt flats, you will come across a T-section. Turn right, follow the signs, and then the road becomes a bit more crapper and lots of vibrations. So be prepared. Soon after the corrugations, you come across the sand dunes. Now, before you go through the sand dunes, I recommend whacking on a flag, probably better than what I whacked it on, and radioing through because there's only enough room for one car to go through at a time. Just let people go through. Yeah, it's not that hard. There's Dirk Harthog, right there. That's the island we're going to.
There we are, tomorrow. Catch the barge across from here.
Nice. We're going down on the beach now, look at that.
Look at that water.
Last time we went on the beach we got really bogged. Not this time. Actually not even in four-wheel drive, only two-wheel drive. Buddy's probably laughing at the moment, going, you're going to get bogged.
We made it.
Most westerly point of Western Australia. Well, Australia, for that matter. Of the mainland, of course, because over there is Dirk Hart Hog Island. We're going tomorrow. I'm more west than you. Of Australia. Hi Marina. Dirky over there.
Flies aren't too bad around here, Bruce said. Not too bad, are they, sweetheart?
No, they're fine. Friendly. And this is our campsite. So we sleep for the night. A few flies around. Got a new 270 awning on. Big swag. We go around to the back into our kitchen, fold out kitchen. It's not fully folded out yet. Marina's cup of tea. I'll stick at the beer things. Fridge. All set up. Here's Marina. What do you reckon, Marina? It's pretty awesome. Whatever I want. I want a pinky. Just got to catch it first. Don't think it's going to happen. Not a bad view from the kitchen table. There's Marina up there preparing some food for herself. Right there, Marina. I've got my curry cooking away in there. Yeah, finish that. I'm going to do a little bit of fishing. Catch some dinner. Maybe, maybe not. Marina going for a swim. Just looking for some sharks. If she doesn't find any. A little bit of rain, Marina.
We're okay, we're going to get drunk instead.
Yes. So, King's battery block. If anyone is thinking about purchasing one, I would advise not to, because ours just failed.
So now we've got no cooking equipment, no light, no shower.
It's great. We'll be fine, but it's really frustrating and annoying. You spend a lot of money on a battery block, and it's barely lasted a few weeks.
But we will survive.
We'll survive. We'll be fine.
Commiserations.
Yep. Thank you. No, it's empty. Oh, could it get any worse? So a bit of a rain around, and we've got a bit of a spread. Some amazing looking carrots. They are so appetising. Oh look, radishes. I just love radishes. Can't wait to have those. And some crackers. Thanks for Marina. We love your radishes and your stuff. And you've got some beer. Thank you. And the rain could go away now, that'd be nice. Thanks, bye. I'm not sure what's going on here, but Marina is very happy with herself. What's happening, Marina? Are you okay? What is it? What is it? Sorry? I think Marina's had too much wine. Yes. Too much wine. See you later, mainland Australia. Overseas holiday, all the way to Dirk Jerky. Yeah, and the rock. And the battery block, it doesn't work. After landing on the island, we got to the blowholes and a quick look. Typical sort of blowholes, pretty loud, lots of blowing stuff. Then we headed to the homestead. In the homestead, we chatted about our issues with our power and not working, and they worked with us, changed our plans, and we camped at the homestead and used that as our base for our 3 days. They allowed us to connect our fridge to their power, kept all our food and so forth, and beer nice and cold, so it was really good. And we ended up staying there and meeting some cool people, and all worked out well. Then we went to Surf Point. This is a shark sanctuary, and the sharks are, well, they call them nervous sharks, but there's black tips, there's reef sharks, there's all sorts of shovel-nosed sharks and so forth there as well. So we decided to go swimming with them. That was cool. Heading back to the homestead, we stopped in at the lookout next door to our campsite. It was amazing what we saw. So we stuck the drone up, and this is what we got.
we going?
We're going to go and try to spear with some fish and shit down at Dirk Hart Hog Island.
What have we been watching in this here bay?
I've been watching, there's lots of manta rays, dolphins, sharks. There's about 3 different bait balls of fish down here.
Feeding frenzy.
Just a feeding frenzy. It's crazy. So I'm going to see if we can catch ourselves something. I'll probably stab myself in the foot. But
see how we go.
it's all part of the adventure, really, isn't it?
Little shark.
Sure if you can see that. There's a couple of shovel-nose sharks just there, right in front of me. A couple of baby sharks as well. Swimming towards me. There he goes. He swims over his mate. Another one there. Go on, mate. Off you go. Off he hops. Cool. Couple baby sharks over here. Hey, mate. How you going? He's coming straight towards me. You take that, mate. That ends our first full day on Dirk Hart Hog Island, or DHI as they call it. It was pretty cool. Tomorrow we're going to head from the campsite about 50 kilometres to the end of the island called Cape Inscription. I'm going to pop into a few spots like Dampier's Landing and Turtle Bay Lookout. I reckon it's going to take about 4 hours to get there and 4 hours to get back because the road's pretty rough. That's okay. So before the end of the day we came across these little guys. So not exactly sure which animal they are, but there are some animals here, like these ones, that are only found here. It's pretty cool. Anyway, off to sleep. Big day tomorrow.
This is where we've kept our fridge because it broke. It's filling up. This is the wreck area. It's pretty cool. The sun's just coming up.
Hi. Oh my god, your lenses are so dirty. How can you see anything through those?
Yeah. Up to Turtle Bay. A beautiful
Slight
day.
corrugations. Got about another 58 k's to go of this.
It's pretty lovely.
There's the beast. Not that one. This one. There's the beast. What's wrong, Marina? Sorry, you're not a beast, Marina. But got what, about halfway, I reckon, to Turtle Bay. We've come across this old place, watching up snakes and shit. Looks pretty cool. The old stove.
Probably asbestos.
Probably asbestos. Breathe through your nose, it'll be fine.
Tech to tank for
The old bed mattress.
fridge.
The old fridge. These old fridges would be nice to take home and do up. Another oven. It's kind of like the old shearing shed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bags of concrete and lime.
Yeah.
In case you need to get rid of some bodies. Go and check out. Ooh, bloody birds fly through there. Just about wiped us out. There's the track we've been on. Slightly corrugated, but not too bad. I don't know what this building is. There's Marina walk along the hand on the hip like she knows what she's doing. There you go. We're all following Marina. She's the camp supervisor.
Going here.
She's the leader, team leader.
Do not enter
Do not enter. It doesn't say that. It says dangerous structure, risk ahead.
for your safety.
Do not enter. Keep buildings clear. Such a rebel. It's not that bad, to be honest, is it? Someone smashed a window. Losers.
Oh, asbestos.
Okay, let's go then. Where does it say asbestos?
Big yellow sign saying asbestos area.
Oh, okay. Cool. It's probably something I should put on the outside. Oh, well.
Yeah, so it does say it on the outside.
Oh. All right. Shall we keep moving then? Got a bit of peace and quiet. It's quite good. Oh. Let's crack on. What are you doing, Marina? So this is Dampier's Landing. This is where Dampier found Shark Bay in, what was it, 1616. Pretty crazy place to find and stuff. Didn't hang around though. Yeah, I could see the reason why roads top here. It's pretty nice. It always makes my day. Gently touch my skin. And we got a bit bogged on the beach. Thank God we had our tracks and our shovel and let our tyres down to about 12 psi, and we pretty much just drove out after a bit of shoveling and me swearing, but we got out. So thank God I had the right tools.
At the end of the reefy bit, there's something swimming along the surface. Quite fast, it's like a little shark.
Oh yeah, I can see it, yeah. This is Turtle Bay Lookout. The beach down there, we've been told, is absolutely fantastic, but we got lazy and didn't go down there. I've also been told that snorkeling is the best on the island. So do better than us, go down there and give it a crack, and let us know what it's like.
Bruce, Turtle Beach. Trying to get a pinky. Just putting on a stinky. What are we catching? Three.
Next stop, Cape Inscription. So a lot of history here. We've got the lighthouse and there's the lighthouse quarters and so forth. And it's the edge of Australia. Pretty awesome. What do you reckon, Marina?
Edge of the flag.
Almost saw your underwear there. So this is also the location where Dirk Harthog left his pewter plate with his graffiti written all over it. Long story, but you can read it. If you go there yourself, read it, or you can jump online and have a look as well. But back in 1616, he found a place, left a plate there with a bit of an inscription on there. There is a bit of a statue here, which you can see. If you go back to the homestead, you will see an actual replica of that plate. They'll also try and sell you some pearls. Marina bought some pearls, as you do. On the way back, we stopped in quite a few beaches, as many as we could with the time we had. Saw a whole bunch of fish eating each other, I think. Looked pretty cool. Stopped at some nice beaches, did a little bit of fishing, and caught this massive fish. Yes, it will get better. In the evening, we refreshed ourselves with some suitable refreshments at the bar, which comes a cafe in the morning, which was fantastic. And we tried some of their local gin. Gotta try their local gin, it's fantastic. Really enjoyed it. Had a few drinks with our new neighbours who just happened to have a boat and were really nice and kind enough to offer me a trip in their boat to catch some fish after seeing my dismal effort. Awesome people. Thank you very much for the trip in the boat. You enjoying it, Marina?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna go fishing on the boat today. Well, I am. Marina's deciding to stay back. Gonna go out just over there. Catch ourselves some dinner. It's a perfect day. So a couple of hours and we'll go out fishing. Barely not even a breath of air, is there? There's nothing. Not even a 15th of wind. Should be nice.
Careful, Bruce, you're getting older now.
Unfortunately, I haven't got any footage of us catching fish. We were too busy catching fish. We actually threw back quite a few. Two. We caught 6 black snapper. We were pretty happy with that. That was our lunch and our dinner. We went back in, picked up the girls, and we jumped back in the water and headed over to the coral. We had great intentions of jumping in and snorkeling, and then we realised that we couldn't get back in the boat. And there's tiger sharks. So we didn't. Anyway, great stuff.
Hello.
So we finished off our last day by sitting around the camp and watching the local lizard dig a hole. We assumed to lay eggs or something. And then we went for a walk at the beach and commiserated about the fact that it's our last day. Bit of a out in the boat. Where's he go? Out in the boat, had a look at the coral, caught about 5 black snapper. Had one for lunch. I'm gonna have another one for dinner. Very nice. And there's our camp for the night down there somewhere. A few beers on our last night at the bar. Then off to Monkey Maya to look for some monkeys. Never found any there yet. Never know your luck. Then up to the bar for a few drinks and to celebrate our 3 days and meeting our new friends who shared their boat with us. Awesome people, awesome location. Want to come back, never want to leave. Love it. Last one, Marina. See there? See you, Dirky. And back to mainland Australia. See you later, Dirk Hart Hog, and now off to Denham and to look for some monkeys at Monkey Maya. Yeah. See ya. So that was Dirk Harthog. A few tips and tricks we picked up along the way. One, stay longer. We stayed for 3 days. I recommend 5. 5's going to be far better. It just gives you more time to see around and explore the island. If you've got a small dinghy, take a dinghy, a blow-up dinghy. I reckon that's definitely a better way of getting around and exploring, especially if you want to fish. Great fishing off the beach, but better off the boat. Stay in one location and then just use that as your base, which is what we ended up doing, but that wasn't our plan, but it ended up working a lot better for us. And make sure you take spare fuses for your battery block and tools to open your battery block. Yeah, thought I was prepared, but didn't quite have everything. But that's it. Hope you enjoy. Off to Monkey Maya. So after 4 days of camping and doing it a little bit rough, not too rough, we booked ourselves into the Monkey Maya resort with our own little room right on the beach. Fantastic, highly recommend it. It's very close to the bar, which is called the Monkey Bar. Pretty cool. We spent 2 days here. We've been here a few times in the past, but I highly recommend going out on the Aristocrat 2. They also do wildlife cruises, so you can see dugongs, manta rays, turtles, and if you're really lucky, humpback whales. Got to be the right time of year to see them. Also have morning feedings of dolphins, so you can experience feeding dolphins in the morning. It's not so much you feeding them, it's more them feeding them and them talking about the dolphins and the type of dolphins that are there. It's pretty good, a bit more touristy, but if you're there with family, pretty cool. We love Monkey Mia. We've been quite a few times and we love it every time we come here. And lots of different options for camping, or if you want to stay at a resort and be fancy, like we did. Little tip, if you get a chance and there's no one else down the beach, sometimes in the evening, just wander down by yourself and just stay there for 5 minutes. The dolphins will often come up and say good day. Obviously you can't touch them or interfere with them, but sit there, watch them and enjoy, as we did at about 9 o'clock at night. Anyway, after that, it's the long trip back home. Last day, Marina. Gonna get our breakfast, gonna get the car, we're gonna get home, back to work.
We'll be okay.
I'll start planning our next trip.
Have a little plan out there.